This is another New Black World Order TV Productions. Chopper. We're talking about those 1 to 26 alphabets, right? We're talking about supreme wisdom. We're talking about that half-edited dictation given to you in a program, right? Via the tab, via the English language, right? Via the spelling, right? The incursive, curse, right? We're talking about an open tab, a computer term that is also associated with the word cursor. When a man or a woman, you say curse like a sailor, you call them a what? A cursor. You also identify that their vocabulary is rooted in a curse. So the information that's hidden right in plain sight about the numbers that you identify with a curse in your religious text is 666, hidden right in plain sight. So let's get it in. When we take the letters that are identified with the two words curse or tab in the simple English gematria, right, we get the number 36. 36 is associated to the number 666. For the 36 triangular number is, in fact, 666, the number that are associated with the religious programs filtered to you via the program, the English language. So let's get it in. We're talking about those 1 to 26 alphabets, that program, right? We're talking about the people that have dealt with you craftily and wisely via the delta brain waves, the theta brain waves, the alpha brain waves, and the beta brain waves, right? When we identify how to access the information far as the reverse gematria, right? When you write out the letters from A to Z, and rather than putting the number 1 to each letter going this way, you flip the numbers around and identify the numbers, right, with cursor tab. In simple English is 36. But when we reverse it, hidden right in plain sight is the number again, 126. The English language is the cursor program. It is a language rooted in Grimoire, Book of Spells, curse. The two books, the Bible and the Holy Quran, are in fact the book of the cursor, right? We're talking about the information that's hidden right in plain sight. We're talking about supreme wisdom. We're talking about those 66 books plus the 114 books. And if you add it up, 114 plus 66 equals 180. Brings us back to the cutoff, right? The cutoff from reality and keeping us in an imaginary state like a child. A child sees you holding a broom. It's a broom in reality used to sweep the floor, right? But a child takes that reality and disengages from it and now sees a horsey. You cannot tell that child that it's not a horsey because of the delta and the theta states of a child. It sees a horse. It makes reality with its imagination. And in the right way, we can come up with creative thought with that. But in the wrong way, we could stay stuck in an imaginary world, a la-la land. And in fact, under the spells of these books, under the cursor tab, that open tab that was open in the first 7 years of your life, ritualistically programming you to believe, right, that Jonah was swallowed by a whole whale and existed within the stomach and the gastrointestines of an animal with acidic fluids. And he came back out alive. You have to realize that they have placed you here and killed you there, right? In that imaginary la la land, disconnected from reality, right? So let's get it in. We're talking about the vessel that you have become, the program that you have become. Your hands are not on the steering wheel. You're a passenger inside the vehicle. Someone else is driving. You're on autopilot, right? This program is on autopilot. Regardless to what you do in the conscious mind, it's only going to affect 5% of your reality, because 95% of your reality, right, is being dominated by your ability to be easily led in the wrong direction because of the program. And the other part is those who crafted the program and placed you in a weak space, in a sunken space, right, via the curse. You're writing in cursive, right? You are, in fact, being affected by a cursor tab that has been open since the first years of your life, affecting you, directing you, pushing you away from what your desires to be in your conscious mind. You want to be successful in this world, but the program that you have is white supremacy. The program that you have is, in fact, gender war. The program that you have is, in fact, negative economics run amok, right? The program that you have is individuality. As long as I'm good, I don't care about nobody else. You've been sold. You've been had. You've been took. You've been ran amok. So let's do it again. We're talking about delta, theta, alpha, beta. We're talking about the different brain waves, the different states of consciousness that you go in and out on a daily basis. And if you could understand that functionality, you can beat the enemy's program. You can defeat the enemy's program. You can close that tab. All you got to do is X out. X out, family. You're afraid to go into the X because the X closes the tab. It's the unknown. The unknown is the other part of the circle that you haven't been given. Are you ready? Are you willing? Are you able to beat the program of self-sabotage? This is